Hi, this is the first of 5 videos about how to use the Synergia community to view cases that have been assigned to you and how to create new families and create new cases and add interactions to cases, etc. So this first video is going to cover what you see when you log into Salesforce. So Salesforce is a cloud-based database, meaning that you can access it from anywhere you can get online. So it's just like your email or Facebook. You just need to get online and go to the website to log in. You'll log in with your username and password, and this is what you'll see. This is called your home page. On your home page, you'll notice on the top we have what we call tabs. So we have the Home tab, which is your home page. This is what you will see when you log in initially. We have the Contacts tab, Households, Organizations, Cases, and Reports. So I'm going to take a second to go through all of these different tabs and what you're going to see. I'm going to start with Contacts, and we'll return to Home at the end. So the Contacts tab is where you can go to see your recent contacts. So contacts in Salesforce are people. They are people, they are families that you serve. So it could be an adult in a family, it could be a child in a family. It can be self-advocates, adults with disabilities. It can also be a professional. Any person that is needing to be tracked in the database will have their own contact record. Now, contacts that belong in the same household or contacts that live at the same address will be in the same household together. So multiple contacts can belong in the same household. So let me click on this Heinz household here and show you. So here's this Heinz household record, and you can see here that there are 2 contacts that belong to this household, 2 household members. The first one is Amy, that's me. So here is the Amy Heinz contact. This is the parent, right? If I go back to the household record, you will see Liam, the child. And this is also another contact record that is a child. So contacts are people. Multiple people can belong to one household. So households group people that live together within the same house, within the same address, physical address. Organizations are records. It's pretty straightforward. They are an organization, so it could be the employer of a professional that you're tracking. Synergia is an organization. All of you will actually have contact records, and the organization that you will belong to is Synergia, because it is an organization. So professionals can be linked to their organization, the employer that they work for. All right. Now this next tab is cases, and this is a very important type of record because every time someone at Synergia speaks with a family or assists a family or a professional individually, a case record will be created for them. So a case represents individual assistance given to somebody. So therefore, one contact can have multiple cases. So if we look at Amy Heinz again, we go back to her and we scroll down, you're going to see that she has 1 case and we'll be creating more cases for her as time goes on. But the one contact can have multiple cases. Now the last tab that you'll see is reports, and this is where you'll go to see reports of cases that are open and assigned to you and other types of reports that we will cover in a different video. So now I'm going to go back to my home page, and you can always get back to your home page just by clicking on this home tab. Along the top, you're going to see a search bar. This is very, very important because Salesforce will not notify you if you create a duplicate person. Okay, so if you search in here before you ever try and create somebody, and you click search, you're going to see all of the contacts or households or other records that meet your search criteria. So I just put Amy in here, and we can see that we have 6 contacts with that name. If I type Heinz, you can see all of the contacts. These are all of my test contacts that have that name. Another interesting thing that you can do that can be helpful is you can use an asterisk as a wildcard, and this will bring up anybody that has AIM with anything following it after. So if you're not sure if somebody is Rob or Robbie or Robert, you could search for Rob asterisk, and you're going to get all of these results. Okay? Let's go back to our home page. Now up here will be your name. For this purpose, I'm using a community user, a test staff person that I have named test community partner user. So this will say your name. And when you are done, you'll just log out by clicking on this name and then clicking log out. Now along the left side is what is called our sidebar. And we have our create new dropdown, which I'll be going over in another video, but this is how we can easily create a new contact if we need to. You have your recent items here, and so this is an ever-changing list of records that you've recently looked at. So you can think about it like, you know, papers stacked up on your desk or file folders stacked up on your desk. It's what you've been looking at recently, and it's very, very helpful because then you can quickly go back to something that you were looking at. Under messages and alerts, if there's ever a message or alert from the admin at Synergia, you would see it there. And then we have our custom links. And these three links at the top, the ones that say dash community after, are where you will be able to go to see your cases, your open cases, and your case team's cases, which I will show you in a later video. We have the calendar. So if you use Salesforce to track events, maybe you're going to attend an IEP meeting with someone, it would show up here after you create that event. And then also any tasks that you have assigned for yourself to follow up with a family perhaps, or any tasks that somebody else has assigned for you will appear here under your My Tasks list. You would also receive an email letting you know that you have a task created. So this is the introduction to what Salesforce is and what you see when you log in on your homepage and what each of these different tabs represent. In the next video, we'll talk about what you're going to do when you get a case assigned to you. Thanks.